Hey, it's me, Marquelworld, all things professional wrestling in my life. I post at least 3 times a week. We love to gossip about professional wrestling, so you better sub to the YouTube channel if you're on YouTube, or you better follow me if you're on TikTok. CM Punk is at it again with the shenanigans, and I really hate this because I really like him as a professional wrestler. He had a great career, and I just hate that his reputation is the outbursts, the tweets, the Instagrams. I just wish people would remember him for his wrestling. But sadly, now I use my favorite source, which is Twitter. I saw people talking about CM Punk. I'm like, what's going on with CM Punk? We haven't seen him. He didn't return last night. And he's having an outburst. What do we think? We like to gossip on this channel. What do we think is the root of this outburst? I was reading earlier, this was so weird. I was reading earlier today, like how CM Punk hinted that he wanted to go back to AEW and work things out. Okay, I read that during my lunch. Then I go home and then he's having this outburst. I'm like, was he mad that someone wrote that article that he maybe wants to come back to AEW and that just made him have this complete outburst? And what is Chris Jericho? I heard he called Chris Jericho fake, and it's obviously deleted now, but I'm seeing some screen captures and recaps. So why is he calling out Chris Jericho? What's going on between them? That's something I want to know. I didn't know they had any backstage feud. I didn't know they had any real life beef. So why is CM Punk blasting him on social media? So that's some gossip we want to really, really know about. If anybody knows, let us know in the comments if they got the inside scoop, what's going on between them. But sad. I always call him the Kanye West of WWE. Here's the thing about him. He has his fans that love him no matter what. He has his fans that like his wrestling, but they don't like all this. They don't like his outbursts, but they do respect him as a wrestler. There are some people that don't like him as a wrestler, so they use the outbursts against him and see, this is why I don't like him. There's some people that just don't like him because of the outbursts. They were fans of CM Punk, but after all the outbursts, they started to hate him and say he's bitter and blah, 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 and they don't want nothing to do with him. He kind of reminds me of Ryback. They're very vocal on social media. I don't know if it's because they just want the world to hear what they have to say, and that's what social media is for. So, sometimes, oh, he's bitter. Oh, why is he doing that? It's social media. It's social media, isn't it? You're supposed to post about what's going on in your life. So if that's how he feels and he wants the world to know how he feels on his social media page, let him do that. But it's not doing him any favors. In the industry, he's deemed difficult. The gossip I want to know is, if anybody knows, why did he have that outburst? Was he upset that people thought he wanted to go back to AEW and that wasn't good for his ego? And secondly, what's going on with him and Chris Jericho? Why did he feel like he had to drag Chris Jericho in this? I thought they liked each other. So that is some gossip I want to know. This is Marquelworld, all things professional wrestling in my life. I post at least 3 times a week on YouTube, and I'm starting to post my stuff on TikTok. I do go on there to check, see if the follows, the likes. I appreciate it. But comment on TikTok and follow on there if you know anything that's going on. If you know the inside scoop, because I want to know, like, what? He's pissed off for a reason. So what happened? See ya, Marquelworld. Deuce.